It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. Coach said they were thrilled to get off to a good start last week, starting the season 1-0, but there is so much he wants to clean up. He said, I showed the guys film. We have a very specific list of things that we've got to improve this week. Expectations are already high, but we have got to take it a game at a time and execute a game at a time. He said they will be better today, and their focus is all on execution and communicating. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hits inside. It's Owens. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David, a lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Quarterback keeps it. Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They're on the board first here in the season opener. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. On the return, it's Hudson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He's changing the play. Running inside, it's Coleman Williams. Across the 25, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Scanning the field is Hammond. Out wide right, it's Carter. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And Morton moves on, and when you watch Texas Tech, man, obviously the defense was so good. The running back spot, you could tell, really good. Multiple guys. Now they got more guys that can do it. It's all going to revolve around the quarterback spot. You saw Hammond Tear his ACL a year ago. Looked really, really good when he was in there in spurts. He's coming back. Obviously, you have Francis coming in. There's some other guys that can play this spot. And this is the spot, Palmer, I think, where it all hinges on for Texas Tech.
If they can get back to the college football playoff and repeat as Big 12 champions, you're right. Baron Morton leaves some big shoes to fill. He's obviously now playing with the Patriots. But the good news is, whoever the new guy is, you don't got to do it by yourself. David, you mentioned the defense. They're going to be really good on that side of the ball. They had some great portal additions, especially up front. You know, in this offense, they're still going to be able to run the football. They've got a lot of talent returning in the backfield as well. I think whoever the new guy is, if you limit the mistakes, Texas Tech will continue to win.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Caught by Williams on the right. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Fighting off the defender. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in the elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic, is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running it about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Throwing Reed. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Escapes the pressure going right.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense. Here's
Reed to throw. A strike downfield. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side, it's Riley.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Calls his own number. Might have a chance. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, it's Dickey. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Right side, it's Carter. At the 35, he's open. Makes the catch, and he's free. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Red Raiders come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Making the adjustment. On the ground, it's Dickey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play fake. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Out wide right, it's Carter. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field, because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion and picking up the 1st.
And the Red Raiders trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. like it right now.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Long way to go on second down. Quick give. It's Owens. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. On the gun, on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Working that left side now. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And this can happen on those third and shorts, man. A lot of times, everybody expecting run, ball out, receiver making the play. That's all you got to do, man. Break a few tackles. All of a sudden, you turn a quick throw into a big gain, and that's a big third down conversion.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4. Down as this defense makes a play. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They're not into 3s, they want 6s, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Quarterback keeper. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. There was no reason to hesitate on the sideline there. Just keep the offense out and go for it.
Dude, 4th and inches. If I can't get inches, I deserve to lose football games. So I'm going for it on 4th and inches every single time.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Blasted as he lets it go. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
But that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
From the gun on third down, Reed. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for space. It's Sticky. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to throw, it's Hammond. In traffic, it's Carter. There he goes! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Right side, it's Carter. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Left side is Carter. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Simmons. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Driving forward, it's Sticky. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Got to make the play on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Now on the move. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd.
Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The run inside. It's Owens. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reed. Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Horton. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Reed. Rushes on. Breaks. Got enough space. Touchdown, Aggies. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Straight ahead, it's Williams. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Moves the pocket. It's Hammond. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Dickey. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Turning it on. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. He's past the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Makes the catch. It's Simmons.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Wants to go up top on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Gets rid of it.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Drives inside. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Off play action on first down. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The penalty pushes the offense back for this second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Line is set on third down. Quarterback changing the play. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here's the third interception of the night. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. Cuts it upfield. It's Sticky. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman Williams. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Drops back. It's Hammond. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Sticky. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot. And don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Throwing Reed. Look out. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments that time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Now here's Reed. They're all over him. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the fourth down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Fourth down, Reed throws to the wideout. Speeding down the left side. The 30. He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Aggies. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. From deep, it's Hudson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Hits inside. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Hauls it in. Still running at the 40. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Back to pass on second down. Just got rid of that one.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snapped on 4th down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Left side is Hudson. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. Deep in the end zone, it's Arrington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Running inside. It's Dickey. There he goes. Made a defender miss. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. That's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And you got half your work done now. Great execution, getting the score, and now we got to go for 2. Under 2 minutes left in the game. We don't know if we're going to get the football back, but get our 2-point play ready and we'll roll with it.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Out wide right, it's Carter. He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the two-point conversion. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. The quarterback takes a knee. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.